What's good, everybody? Hope everybody can hear me. Hope everybody can hear me on the short one and this one, whatever. But nonetheless, you see the title. Your boy is excited. What kinda? Kinda excited. And we gonna get into all of that after we get through these formalities, goddamn me. Y'all know what to do. All right. Maybe I need to put my headphones on so I can make sure I can hear myself and make sure y'all can hear me. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I ain't too low. It be tripping, man. But, all right. Jaron Boots Ennis might be getting his wish, his shot. We all know money talk, and BS walk. But before I get into that, y'all know what it is. Hit that like button. No matter where you're watching your boy at, hit that like button. You understand me? Hit it. And if you like what you hear, and if you've been hanging out, I don't know why you ain't hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button ASAP. You understand me? Do that. And if you're feeling extra nice today on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday, share the stream. Share it. Tell a friend. Oh, snap. That wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. But now, why is it showing two old-ass pictures, bro? But no, nothing go perfect when I stream, man. I swear to God. Nothing. Oh, no wonder the fuck is showing that. Why is it showing that shit? Hold up. My bad, y'all. I'm checking the sound. Still getting the hang of this vertical stream stuff, y'all. And we're going to jump right into it. But nonetheless, y'all know how we do. This is the People Show. So y'all know where the link at. The link is right there in the description. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got sound. We hot. We there. All right. Salusa 913 then came up in this thing. DJ, what's happening, baby? My man from across the world, the land down under. What's good, boy? 913 again, Chappelle. What's happening, man? Salute to y'all, man. I ain't got to tell y'all hit the like, but I know y'all did, right? Check this out. I ain't forgot nothing, though, have I? If I forgot anything. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Tops Only, man. Y'all want some shirts made? That's right. You saw a GMT shirt in there. These guys are top notch. If you ain't seen my boy, shout out to RC for messing with him. Cold shirts, bro. I'm going to get some pictures of them shirts. Them shirts go hard. We going to have some good things. Collabos coming through Tops Only. You can find them over there at Tops Only. I think it's Tops Only Official. I think so. Or at Tops Only on Instagram. Now, we done got through that. King Jefferson, what's happening? Feel free after I get done my monologue. Jump on in. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do over here. I love this. I love the convo. You know what I'm saying? But last night, and it's going to be short because I know y'all been hearing this all day, for is the fight last night. Avanesian. And salutes to the homie Heavy Bag, Punch Drunk, everyone else that tuned in, came through last night. RC, everybody that was in the chat. So, it was a great fight. Happy to see Boots. That was the main thing, just to see Boots back active. Hadn't fought since last July. It's been a year. You know what I'm saying? I saw ring rust. That was a fact. You know what I mean? Mechanics still there. Same mechanics. I didn't see nothing, no different. Anything different. At the end of the day, though, the biggest issue for me, given this news, was discipline. That's all. Just straight discipline. I know what he said. Everybody trying to make it sound like it's cool to show out. But let's not act like it wasn't a tit for tat fight. He was giving Avanesian some, And Avanesian was coming right back. And there was times where Boots wasn't giving. He was receiving. Even when in the 5th round, when he knocked out my guy, he ain't knock him out, but he broke his jaw. All right? Couldn't come back out the corner, but he caught an uppercut of his own. All right? The other thing that's going around today, we've heard this before. The young lion. He's young, he's young, he's young. God damn it. Jefferson, get out my head. King Jefferson. I look at the chat. He just said what I just said. Boots a young lion. Crawford, old tiger. God damn, boy. Y'all be, hey, salute to y'all, man. They just say we here. We here, man. We on the same wavelength. 913, I see you, and I'm about to let you in 1 second, sir. We've seen this because somebody's old. Seen it with Pacquiao. Oh, he too old. He figured his ass mopped up. We seen it with a whole slew of fighters. He too old. Oh, Mayweather, man. This boy Canelo might get him. He been on a tirade. You saw what Canelo did to Angulo? Oh man, dude. In boxing, it's about experience, vet savviness, and the main thing, discipline. I will say it over and over again. You can have a good fighter, but you know what separates good fighters and great fighters? Great fighters know how to adjust, not just with the person in the ring, with their age and everything. Punch drunk. 913. I see y'all down there. I'm gonna let y'all in a minute. 1 second, y'all. You get what I'm saying though? So I do agree he's young, but the mechanics, he's not faster than Bud. We just saw Bud. You know what I'm saying? But will he give Bud a run for his money? Yes. But will he beat from what I saw? Let's be honest. I'm on this channel. Now I'm about to go against what I said. I'm riding with the wave, as they say. Ride with the wave, slick. Ride with the wave. So I'm going to ride with the wave. They say you only good as your last fight, right? So from what I saw yesterday, he would not beat Terence at all. Will it be a good fight? Yes, most definitely. But no, I get it. It might not be the same game plan. It just might not be. But the way he keeps his hands down, the way he think he can stand back, he got a Jermaine Taylor stick his face out. All of that. Nah, bro. No, it's not happening. I pay attention to the little subtle things. I'm not looking for the I'm not Captain Obvious. We're not looking at the obvious. Now, having said that, let's move along. The news of Al Sheik. I heard about it last night. If y'all don't watch the post conference, y'all should. The call was already put in last night. Eddie came out, said he just got off the phone, blah, blah, blah. He want to see it at 154. Turkey Al Sheik said he ready to spend that money. He wants the bread spread. He won't put money on the wood because he know it make it all good. And when a turkey speaks, you usually get what you want, right? Well, not sure. Because I will say this, we don't know how Terence going to look against Majidov, right? And on top of that, what my guy say? Eddie said he don't know if he's going to beat Majidov. I think he beats Majidov. I think it's going to be tough, but I think he's going to beat him. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we all putting the cart before the horse. Maybe we do need to wait to see that fight. You know? I'm not sure of it, but maybe that may be the case. But when the Sheik talks, the money flow, baby. The money flow. You can't be mad at him for it. He's great for the sport. Y'all can hate on him all you want. He keeps us talking. He keeps it going around. So my take on this whole thing, Turk and spoke, maybe we get it. Maybe we get the beginning of the year. Hell, we might get lucky in December. Never know. Never know. Who says? My boy say he want to fight again in December anyway, Boots. So he's unfazed, but I'm just not convinced. I like Boots. I like what we see from Boots all day. I'm just not convinced to be ready. Now, coming to the stage, we got our boy 913. Everybody know what to do. Put y'all hands together for my boy 913, the boxer. We got what's good. We got one more. Damn right. We got one more. That boy Punch Drunk coming off the road. What it do, Punch Drunk? All right. All right. Let me set this up for y'all, man. Let me set this up for y'all. Hopefully y'all was listening to me ramble. Y'all know I'm a bit long-winded. Had to set it up for the audience. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm riding the wave, and if y'all know me, I'm quick to say, no, no, no. I go off a body of work. I don't go off of uh the last fight. You know that. You know what I mean? If y'all know me, y'all know that. But the world goes by the last fight, right? Based off the last fight that you saw last night, okay? What do you think of it? Do you think he's real competition at the moment for our guy, Terence Crawford? 913, you go ahead.
Oh man, I was talking to Rob early this morning, and I'm gonna just explain it to you the way um I explained it to Rob, and maybe y'all can get some understanding on how I think. What's your favorite food, bro? What's your favorite dish?
Seafood, bro.
Seafood, okay? Just say you frying some fish,
Mm-hmm.
and you fry the fish, right? You got the grease ain't even hot yet, and you got it floured and it's ready to go. This, that, and the third. And then, you holler at your girl and they be like, "Hey, babe, the fish done yet?" Nah, it ain't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
It don't mean it ain't gonna be good. It's just not done yet. And that's what I feel with Boots.
Okay.
He's not ready yet.
Okay.
It don't mean that he's not gonna be good. It's just that he's just not ready yet, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a work in progress. Now the question is, with age and inactivity, has Crawford went bad and spoiled? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And will, by the time they meet up, with age and inactivity, will Crawford spoil, and will Boots be ready yet? So it's kind of like, how can I put it? It's kind of like it's a dice game. But as of right now, he's not ready yet for no Crawford, because the shots that he took last night, I'm here to tell it, y'all, he would have been asleep. That motherfucker would have been pillow, NyQuil, all that shit. I'm telling you, Crawford would have slept him last night. That's not to say that he won't never be at a stage where he could beat Crawford, but right now he's just not ready. But I don't see him beating Crawford right now. Maybe
Got,
in a few more fights or so, but not right now.
got you. So now, my bad. Punch drunk. Given what you saw last night, seeing Boots Ennis absorb shots like that, because for me it was more of a tit for tat fight, right? I went back and watched it today. I even watched the Bud Crawford one. To me, it was no comparison. It was Terrence caught some shots, but it wasn't like how Boots was catching. But granted, it was ring rust there on Boots' behalf. What do you think?
This is how I feel, bro. I said this from the beginning. Out of them 30 dudes, there wasn't no real contenders, bro. None.
Mm-hmm.
David Abernathy was D-minus competition.
Mm-hmm.
D-minus. And he gave Jaron Boots Ennis the best fight I ever seen anybody give him.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Jaron's armor get shattered a little bit yesterday. Just cracks in that shit. The key to Boots. And I didn't figure this out till I seen this fight, bro. And that's just all I needed to see. I said, I'm not going to really go in on Boots until I see him fight to somebody who's going to push him back. And Abernathy pushed him back. If you stay in Boots' chest and brawl with him a little bit, don't box him, you're going to land some shots on Boots. Some hard, clean shots on Boots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was talking about this is a 50-50 fight. Hey, Slick, is they saying that today?
No, but I do see a lot of people.
Now, you know
It's like
how Terence
they're
Crawford got that
painting.
uncanny ability. This is what I'm saying. I seen something detrimental to Boots' health. What's the coolest thing about Terence Crawford? His ability to hit you in no man's land, right? That hit you in that no man's land area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How much was Boots putting his chin in no man's land yesterday?
That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I started my mind all over that. Said he got that Jermaine Taylor, stick your chin
Nigga.
out.
Hey, fellas, and get this. Remember when Terrence fought Avenesian, he was a year layoff too. So he was ring
True,
rust too when he
true.
fought
I
him.
didn't. I
Remember
didn't
that.
remember that. You're right.
And speaking of that Abernathy fight, bro, Abernathy didn't really touch Bud the way he was touching Boots yesterday. Like, I'm happy that we didn't get the Boots fight. Man, Bud would have washed him, bro, and everybody's jaw would have been on the ground. Like, and I'd have been like, I told you. not
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. For me, that's what I'm saying. I agree with both of y'all opinion. When I woke up this morning, I was like, let me rewatch this, because it's different. We be live streaming, talking, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, Boots. I'm up here mad at Boots because he's sticking his chin out. He's getting away from when Bozy said, when Bozy asking him, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? He's not being disciplined. He's talking back to him like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what is going on? And it's like, it's a thing. This man, I can't forget who taught me this, but it's like one thing. If you're not gonna stick to your guns and choose to pander to the crowd, you're gonna lose. And the example that the guy gave me was this: when you go to a goddamn concert, you can't go to. You pay for your ticket, right? You can't go to the concert and tell Jay-Z what the fuck you want to hear. You gonna hear what the fuck he want to perform.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with I saw last night. He was pandering. I felt like he was pandering to the crowd versus listening to his father, because the goal, ring rust or not, was to make a splash. You see what I'm saying? And I felt like it was not met. And the crazy part about it, how people are saying that, I also hearing reviews and stuff, and they're like, man, he beat him in 5. No, he didn't. He made it through 5. And the only reason he didn't get up because jaw was broke. He ain't sleeping.
Yeah, he ain't sleeping.
Terence laid him out.
Terence put him down.
Now, on top of that, he caught. Go look at that knockout. He caught him. I mean, that he caught him with a big shot, but he caught one back too. His eyes was bucked, and he didn't walk away right. Mm-hmm. Go look at it. Go look and tell me y'all didn't see Boots' legs stiffen up when he walked off. When the ref moved between them and he walked off, tell me you didn't see that. Now,
bro, I noticed it. I noticed so much, bro. I was like, man, y'all letting everybody talking about he ready for Crawford. Man, Crawford will kill that boy.
But you know what though? I had the ideal, like, last night it was a boxing match. You know what I mean? One person won, one person lost. But when Crawford fought Abanesian, it was like a boy fighting a man.
Right.
It was like, I'm playing with you. You seen him working on what the fuck he was gonna do to Earl Spence in the Abanesian fight. Bullshit you not. He was working on some of that shit. The right hook that he slept him with was the same right hook that he knocked Spence down. And you could just see he approached it totally different. Bub was just touching him. Let me get some rounds. Whereas Boots was fighting.
At times he was. At times, fighting. Yeah, at times he was. And because it was like, damn, he's still here. You can start seeing it in his face. Now, he was playing with his food a lot, and that's what was pissing me off. So to King Jefferson, he said Boots was playing with that guy last night. If y'all believe that dumb crap, y'all crazy. No, he was playing. And that was part of the problem for me. That's not being disciplined. The name of the sport is hit, not get hit. His style is hit and not get hit. He doesn't have a brawler style.
No, he's a flashy fighter.
He's a flashy fighter. So why are you trying to pander to the crowd when you know you got a guy in there just trying to come knock your head off? It doesn't work that way. Case in point, Sean Porter. And I know y'all gonna be like, why you bring up Sean Porter and Bud Crawford? Bud Crawford did what he had to do in that fight because he knew Sean came there to do one thing and one thing only, and that was what? Knock Bud head clean off.
And bringing
Bud had to play that game.
I told Rob this morning, I think a Sean Porter back in his prime, he would have beat Boots last night.
Last night, Boots showed that to Punch's point, if you in his chest, it's a problem. Why? He's a boxer. He's not used to nobody being in his space. It showed last night when Avanesian kept on moving to his right and pinning his left. I mean, to his left, pinning the hand down, and he couldn't catch on for shit. He didn't understand it. And when Avanesian figured it out, he kept doing it. And when Avanesian kept doing it, he was doing his best work. You understand what I'm saying? Them the little mechanics he got to understand and work on. Huh?
I think it was the right arm he was pinning down.
Yeah, I think it was the right arm. Was it the right? Yeah, it was the right arm. It was the right arm. Yeah. Those are the little mechanics I'm saying that Boots need to work on. Boots can be a great fighter. I think he will be a great fighter. This speaks to what 913 is saying. He's just in that weird space. We may not get a Terence fight. You know what I'm saying? And who is he going to fight to prove his greatness? You see what I'm saying? But
Man,
last
Terrence
night,
is
I
licking his
think,
chops right now, GMT. Terrence is licking his chops. Madrimov Boots is right after Madrimov. And why do you keep saying Madrimov gonna give Bud a hard fight?
Because he could take a fucking punch, and that
10
motherfucker relentless,
wins,
bro.
bro. A nigga with 10 wins ain't never gonna knock. Ain't even gonna be able to scale Mount Everest, let alone look up at it, bro. He's gonna get crushed.
I gotta point something out to you. You know who?
Hey, GMT, what did I say, man?
Hey,
Bud is Mount Everest. There's a
he,
lot of
he might
bodies
be
on
Mount
that mountain,
Everest,
bro.
but I'm about to point another
Right.
Mount Everest out to you. His name.
Madrimov ain't gonna do no damage.
Hold on. See, I don't want to jinx my boy. That's why I'm saying it can't happen. I want to say it's not gonna happen. You know, in my experience, when you say something don't happen, it happened. So, like, I'm gonna give you another reference. Ali, Leon Spinks.
Ali, Henry Cooper.
Shit wasn't supposed to happen, bro. It just wasn't. Shout out to the St. Louis legend Leon Spinks, but that shit wasn't supposed to happen, nigga. But it happened. So my thing is that I just, you know what I'm saying? I got to get any match, y'all, and I've been saying this since I started the show. Any punch,
the key thing is
punch.
Experience, bro.
I say that too. Is experience. You know what I'm saying? He's a vet and he's gonna be crafty. And like I said, what separate the greats from the ones that are good is the ones that don't adjust. Not adjusting just by the person in the ring with you, but adjusting with your age. You saw the greatness of Mayweather. Mayweather was the same Mayweather. Really, you saw what? Pretty Boy Floyd. You saw Money Mayweather. And then you saw geriatric Mayweather.
I gotta think about it though. If he don't get that brittle hand shit, he's still gonna be knocking everybody out.
Yeah, but Boots gonna be the truth though. This is not to take nothing away from Boots, but this is where I say you can't have it both ways. So I got a bunch of guys today that are saying he's a young cat. He's gonna wear that motherfucker down, right? And I'm like, dog. So now you move away from the skills because I heard you only good as your last fight. That's what everybody be telling me. Now, if I was to go by his body of work, because see, I like looking at mechanics and shit. I'm like King Jefferson. Styles make fights. You can't say a style make fights if you're not paying attention to the mechanics, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't go off just last fights. Now I do. I know everybody on that boxing's on that Janet Jackson shit. You ain't did shit for me. Okay, fine. But I will say this. David Avanesian last night did prove me that was his toughest bout to date. Okay? Which wasn't supposed to be his toughest bout to date.
I couldn't believe it, bro. My jaw was on the floor.
Yeah, but shout out to Heavy Bag.
This dude is really pushing Boots back. This is crazy.
Like, shout out to Heavy Bag. Watching mechanics. He said it. He felt like Avanesian was gonna be tough for him. I got to give it to him. You know, I didn't think he was gonna beat him quicker than Bud. Now, I mean, dude, jaw broke. Cool. You got power to break somebody's jaw. But if he had got up off that stool and kept fucking fighting, I don't know.
It's been different. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it from the defensive side of the coin. I just believe that the shots that he took last night from Avanesian, I don't think that he can stand up to those shots from Bud. Just period, point blank.
Yeah, no.
Discipline is key.
I think that Bud could possibly stop him. Now, I'm not saying that, after a couple of more fights, a couple of more training camps, staying active, he's not going to get to the point that I say, hey, man, he could fuck around and beat Bud. But not right now. Right now, no.
Now I'm going to say something that I do believe now. I believe we're going to get this fight.
Yeah, well.
Oh, yeah, Bud's licking his chops.
I believe we're going to get this fight, not just because dude look vulnerable now, just because now that money stamp, that money there. Now, if he can't get, now I will say this on the contention of if he can actually get Canelo. Now, we know the mission that he on, right? Now, if he go, and also, as long as it doesn't disrupt the mission at hand, we all know he on a mission at 154, right? Mm. So I want to put this out there. Before people try to say Bud a pussy, he ain't fighting Boots, this and the third, he is on a mission to be undisputed. I don't care what y'all say, that's always supposed to be the goal. If you're a boxer, you should want to be champion, then fight the other champions. How else you supposed to know who's the best? You can't be a champion. You can't be a king walking amongst three other kings. And
can I piggyback off of that?
We want to know who's supposed to be the conqueror. You get what I'm saying?
Out of all these fighters out there, bro, Bud really don't have shit to prove. He's already casted. He's had a stellar career, champion in 3 weight classes, undisputed in 2 of them. You know what I mean? So right now, if you was Bud, everybody out on the chat, really though, and could y'all answer this shit seriously though? Would you be going for the money or would you be going for the challenge when your legacy is already solidified? what would you go for?
No doubt.
And
No doubt.
Bud is going for the money. He going for the bag. Run the bag up. I need that bag.
But at the same time, he's still chasing greatness.
Yeah.
That's what makes him different, bro. He don't have to be chasing greatness, bro. Do you think this is the thing? This is what I'm saying. The money grabs don't have to include belts. They don't. He could actually say, Sheik, how much you would pay me to fight Boots? Sheik say, I give you fucking upwards of 15 million. Fuck that belt. Fuck management. Set that shit up, nigga. You see what I'm saying? He don't have to do that, bro. Like I say, he didn't got his attention. He want the shit. But that's, to me, that's what make Bud different. He's still gonna chase greatness. So the day we do see Bud lose, if he lose, I can't be too mad at it. Because most fighters, this, like y'all saying, he old. He long at the tooth, right? 36 years old. He should be trying to get them retirement checks, right?
But you know what, though? People are so used to Challenger Bud that they not realizing that he doesn't have to keep that Challenger energy. Like, he shouldn't have to chase Boots.
Saying if Bud lose, bro, that's not going to happen, GMT, bro.
No, I said if we ever see him lose, like, I only said that in point of, I don't think he'll ever lose.
Here right now today on your show. Terence Crawford retiring undefeated.
I believe that too. But I'm saying for the people who hate Bud, who don't like Bud, if you ever see him lose, you really can't talk no shit. The man is one of the few that has always chased what? Greatness. He don't have to go for no be undisputed at 154. And he about to have all speed bumps at that motherfucker. Because goddamn it, you got Charlo that can jump out and fuck two of them up.
And if he get undisputed for a third time, that's closing the door on any doubt on anything. Just shut up.
And the only thing I can see that will really disrupt his conquest at 154 if Canelo finally said, yeah, you can fight me. And that way he'll go up there, get him all one fell swoop. You get what I'm saying? That would be the only thing that disrupt. But until the end, I don't know. But if that money talk, BS walk, bro, I think we're going to see that fight, bro. I think after Madrimov, I think we're going to see that fight. Now, Mr. Eddie Hearn feels strongly about Madrimov going to beat Terence for some reason.
He really believes it.
Ooh, he believes that shit. Now, I know when Eddie be talking shit. He actually believes this shit. And I'm like, damn, Eddie, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But I don't think so. It's going to be a good fight. But I'll tell you this, too, though. Eddie reneged. Again, start watching the post conferences, y'all. Okay? That tweet Bud put out was out immediately when the fight was over, right? He had already saw that tweet. When that tweet came out about Terence saying what? That, he's such a stellar fighter. He was like, what'd he say? Something about it being, basically they being two-faced.
He said he want to call him world class. And
world class. Yeah.
You good with the talk, bro, but the double standards.
When he came back from that phone call last night, Turkey Al Sheik, during that post conference, called him. Obviously, somebody told him what Bud said. And guess what Eddie said about Boots? He retracted. He said maybe if we do see a Terence Crawford, we'll see how much of a world-class fighter Boots is.
Eddie is a promoter. He throwing as much shit on the walls.
You see what I'm saying? Like
that's it, bro. He's a promoter, bro.
He hurried up and switched that shit up.
He trying to make some money with Bud, bro. He's throwing
exactly. He switched that shit up. So everybody who riding that shit, I'm letting you know, bro. Telling you, hey. I think we see it. I think we see the fight maybe beginning next year, or I don't know about December, but maybe beginning next year, mid next year, something like that. It depends how the chips fall at 154, bro. And
whatever Bud do, he got to move quick, bro. He got to fight the kid quick. Yeah. He don't need to be wasting time. If he gonna fight him now, or don't fight him at all.
Well, he trying to get. He trying to
gonna have to Mayweather Canelo this shit.
Right. He trying to get. I think he trying to retire with them maybe 2 years, right? So like, peep it. If Jamal don't jump out the woodworks, it's very plausible. It's very he can happen. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't there supposed to be two belts on the line? No,
I pray
one belt on this one, and then one belt on the line right now, right? With him and Madrimov, right?
No, I think WBA and WBO.
Is it?
WBA and WBO.
So he can snatch two belts right there. And then get the winner.
Vacated the WBO because he ain't want to fight.
Right, and then Earl get that one belt. That's three right there. Then he get. It's very plausible. You get what I'm saying? He's eliminated one by getting two. So if he could do that, I could see it happening. I could see it happening. Then maybe, like I said, it would be nice to see his last fight be a Boots fight, bro. I think so. It's almost like a passing of the torch type thing. You know what I'm saying? I whoop you, give you a hug.
Right off into the sunset fight right here. If he can get past Magnemov. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm saying if, because you never know. This is boxing. You never know. They could rob him. He could beat him for 12 rounds if he don't stop him, and they could rob him. After
I ain't worried about that, man, because Bud is on the 10 KO streak. I ain't worried.
Yeah.
He's about to be 11, bro.
Yeah.
But you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen, man, Bud is what? Bud is 40-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know only 6 niggas went the distance with him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This nigga is night for Madrimov.
I think Madrimov is slow, whatever, but he hard, bro.
And Bud is fitting in the 54 good. You see how big that nigga looking?
All I'm gonna say is this: Bud better go in that fight. Did you see how tight he was holding his face with that left, holding the phone? He was pressing the glove open against his face, nigga. He gonna have to do the same thing with Madrimov. Cause Madrimov laying that hand, bro. And Madrimov hit hard. That's a hard hit motherfucker, bro. He just not as fast.
Dress up in defense. You got to dress up in defense.
Yeah.
See, Madrimov don't got a bunch of experience, so he's gonna come out hard, bro, and that's gonna be a mistake. Bud gonna counter the fuck out him, man.
Yeah, and I wonder how many amateurs. See, them people like Madrimov, Ukrainians and stuff like that. They be having big ass amateur careers, so that 10 fights might not mean shit, bro.
400 amateur fights,
right? And I ain't looked that up yet. If anybody in the chat right now knows, or if y'all don't mind looking it up, look up and see how many amateur fights does Madrimov have. AI Money, what's happening, man? But yeah, so I would like to know that because, it was for a long time that people didn't understand Loma because of that.
I'll tell you.
I can't tell you how many times that I had to explain to people. They'd be like, how does this dude, man, he only got like 10 fights. How he's getting a title shot? I'm like, shit, he got like fucking 300 something fucking amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? He's already old. He just little. He look young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey. It is what it is at that time when it comes to
that, bro.
He had 86 amateur fights.
Oh, okay.
86?
Yeah.
What?
They're basically rushing this guy.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting up.
YouTube. What the fuck is this shit? Oh Lord, what? I gotta look at this. But something just came through. But no, on everything though, so it should be interesting. And like I said, it's been a minute for Bud too for a fight. You know what I mean?
Because all Bud's fights is fun. But I heard something. I could have swear I heard. Did you say like Bud might not look good in a fight? Bud always look good. Always.
I didn't say he wasn't gonna look good.
Like he never looks bad.
I said this is a layoff for him. He's coming off a layoff.
I mean, even the Gamboa fight, has he ever looked bad in a fight? Ever?
Nah, Bud just fight Bud, man.
He looked flat at times.
Yeah, Bud is Bud, bro.
He gets a couple of rounds up under him, and then he just start working. He'll look flat, but he don't look like fucked up.
Like he always look good, pretty much.
Bud plays to his talent. Like, for instance, when I called that too. I think it wasn't me that said. I think Nine said that here at my house. If Earl rushing is it's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
And when Earl rushed him in that second round, people always said he was a slow starter. 4th round. Remember that shit? Shit. Mm-hmm. Earl rushed him in that motherfucking second round. That nigga came out and knocked his ass down. Did he not?
Yeah, that was still a problem.
As soon as Bud came out southpaw, I knew that fight was over.
But I'm just saying though, Bud would have took his time like any other fight. He was already on that. It was the fact that Earl pushed the fight. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody had Earl believing he was stronger than him until he pushed him back, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is about to be a long."
Yeah, and it was like, "Damn, bro." When we saw that, we knew that fight was over.
I was like, "Ooh, man, did you see that? Like, what was that?"
That push,
he pushed him back 30 seconds before the
man.
Right, but
I was like, "Ooh,
that push was more significant than any punch in that whole motherfucking fight."
It was.
When we saw that shit, we was like, "Whoa!"
We was like,
"Whoa!" We went crazy. I think the whole world went woo. Like, what the fuck? Because I sure thought Earl was gonna be stronger than him, bro. I did. I honestly did.
I didn't.
Everybody did. I even did, bro. But when you did that, it was like,
Look at the Sean Porter fight. Sean Porter was way stronger than Spence.
Yeah, he was.
And Crawford was way stronger than Porter in that fight.
Yeah.
I think the two strongest welterweights at that particular time was Porter and Crawford. And when I seen that Crawford was stronger than Porter in the fight, I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
A wrestler? Yeah, bro. You ain't fucking with no wrestler, man. My
Yeah,
brother-in-law
Bud.
is
Bud
like
is a wrestler.
125 pounds. This nigga be lifting fucking refrigerators and shit. Just wrestlers is like that, bro.
Hell yeah. I know a nigga that could lift a refrigerator and ride a bike at the same time.
No shit.
Yeah, carry that muff on his back. No lie. Superhuman strength, nigga. But no, on that thing, you're right, though. Because if you go back and look at that's a good reference, the Sean Porter fight, right? And Bud, you thought Sean was bullying Bud. Because Sean kept putting Bud on the ropes and everything. And we like, what the fuck going on? And then all of a sudden, that man told him, you losing. Sean couldn't put on the ropes no more. He went to work on that, man, bro. He went to work. And I said, damn.
Just like
that's
Errol
amazing.
Like Errol kept trying to get him in the corner to do that body work, but was not allowing that.
No. But see, that's what that right there brings me back to my point about Boots. Discipline. It was certain things in that Errol fight that Terence understood that he could not do. You see what I'm saying? And he
like,
had
no circumstances can I do this.
Yeah,
like,
I can't be in the ropes. I can't get in these corners. If I get there, I gotta hurry up and get the fuck up off this motherfucker. It was certain things. That's just being disciplined. You get what I'm saying? And I think that by Boots being young-minded, you know, we just saw the same thing with Shakur Stevenson arguing with his grandfather. We just saw Boots telling Bozy. Bozy said, what you doing? He said, I got him. He said, but I need you to do X, Y. I got him. You gotta be disciplined and stick with the game plan. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be disciplined, stick with the game plan. You could really tell in that corner what Boots was doing was not what they came out to do. You see what I'm saying?
Anybody ever boxed before, they know with certain rules in boxing, and Crawford is not above breaking the rules.
Right.
Put you on your ass. Like, think about the second knockdown. That is a cardinal sin in boxing to throw an uppercut off the ropes.
Right.
Cardinal sin.
Right.
And this motherfucker threw an uppercut and dropped him.
Right.
Man, it was so fast, I didn't even know what it was. So they slowed it down, like, oh, we uppercutted him. That's dangerous as hell, but I don't care. Yep.
My coach used to stop. I told you stop throwing that damn uppercut.
What happened, DJ?
Get out the ring.
Right.
Like shit.
Right. Yeah, man.
Bro.
So I don't understand that the whole thing all day. Calls I'm getting, and I'm just like, look, nothing. I want to make sure everyone understand. Nothing I'm saying is hate against Boots. It's just like I said. Some people go by. I'm just merely making an example of. Like I said, I'm riding the wave. If I got to go by his last fight, I have to tell you, I don't think he's ready for Boots. If I go by just his mechanics and where I have seen him disciplined in fights, okay? All right, I can go back. Not Prevekin. What's that dude's name, man? You told me his name yesterday. I can never remember his name. The fight he had in the bubble where he fought him inside, but he knew how to create that space when as needed. That type of disciplined fighter could hang with him, but
Kavalaskis?
Not Kavalaskis. The I'm talking about Boots fighting the one that fought Pacquiao. He was Pacquiao's sparring partner. He fought Tim Bradley.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. I got the face, but
I keep saying Prevekin, but his name ain't no goddamn Prevekin. Name ain't no damn Prevekin, man. Pronakakov for some shit. It's some weird shit.
Yeah.
Something like that. But that was a discipline Boots. That Boots is who impressed me. I was like, it's impressive to see how sound he is. And that was a tough guy. Mind you, nobody ever knocked that dude out. Nobody ever laid him, even knocked him down. You see what I'm saying? And he knocked him down like 3 times. He got him up out of there. So when I saw that, I'm like, all right. But then that was a guy that fights that phone booth style. But then when he fought that other guy, I can't remember his name because I didn't even know who he was. And it was the shittiest fight he had. And it was only because that guy kept bull rushing him, staying in his chest and darting out. It was like aqua for him. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's when I was like, all right, he got some shit to work on. Then I get the fight last night. No, you get the Villa fight. He looked good. Villa hit hard, but he slow as molasses. You get what I'm saying? Then you get last night. It's like the mixture of the two. You get a guy that can fight phone booth. You got a guy that he's savvy in the inside, and he ain't got to stay up on you. And it was like Boots didn't know what version he was gonna get of him at what time. You see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is he didn't know how to tame the lion.
Yep.
He knew how to fight the lion, but he didn't know how to tame the lion. You see what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing in that fight to slow that man down from coming in his face.
But you know what? I'm not critical like that, bro. I don't think this was a bad Boots. I just think this was a good Avanesian.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad Boots.
It was just the reason why it was competitive wasn't because it was a bad Boots. It was a good Avanesian because Avanesian has been in there with a who's who. He's a KG vet.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. He's been in there with the upper echelon.
Avanesian is the first motherfucker that ever got in the ring with Boots. Said, "Yeah, I'm about to time this motherfucker."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's a great point. Avanesian, people will talk bad about Avanesian, but Avanesian been there with Bud.
Yeah.
He didn't have been in somebody where he could capitalize on his own mistakes.
He's been in there with Mosley.
Right. Exactly.
Bud.
Yeah, he's been in there with some top competition.
Right. He's been in there with the upper echelon. So that's a great point. That's a real great point.
I mean, it also could have been the jitterbugs from fighting in your home state because you know how niggas always try and put on great performances when they fight at home. I think that's a bad idea of doing that, but like, yeah.
Your mama and all your aunties and shit is out there.
Most boxers have their worst performance.
But you gotta think though, being dominant is just as a great performance as what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Being
he
dominant.
Needed that though.
Being
Boots
dominant.
needed a performance like that. He needed that experience. He needed somebody to touch him up for a little bit. Because what happens is this, though. He's just not ready yet. But what happens is this, though. You get into these major fights, and then you finally get touched, and then you panic.
Mm-hmm.
And then your corner ain't never seen you touch, so your corner panic.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, everything starts going downhill from there. So it's good that he could experience something like this. This is not a bad fight.
And plus, it was the first real title shot. I mean, title defense, too.
Yeah, so anybody who's knocking Boots on this fight, they some stupid motherfuckers, man, because this wasn't bad Boots. He just fought a good guy.
Facts.
Avanesian he's a good, solid B fighter. Top tier B fighter. He is a gatekeeper.
Yeah, shout out to you and Heavy for saying that. No lie. Y'all was screaming
dude.
that shit.
He's a good, solid dude. And keep in mind, Avanesian took this shit on a few weeks' notice.
Right. It was like,
he
right.
knows the drill.
I got that shit written down right here. Then he said,
"You right." I gave Boots a lower average. That's why I gave him a C- for this because dude took it on short notice and still gave you that type of rumble.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to DJ up in the house, man. What's going on, DJ?
Salute, DJ.
Yeah. How you going? How are
you? What up, DJ? How you doing, brother?
So, I'm not going to come up here and make any rash statements, I don't think. And I'm happy to let the brains trust you guys. I've got a couple of questions for you. So just follow me for a minute. What don't I know, or what am I unsure of right now? When it comes to Bud at 154, we haven't seen him at 154. That doesn't mean he's not capable. Just don't know how he's going to carry the weight. Does he bring the power? Does he bring the speed? What's he going to look like against Madrimov? Right? I don't know if the extra weight might take a little bit of fitness out of him, perhaps, if it has to go 12. Right? These are just some of the things I don't know about, but I'm not being critical. Right? So I'm going to put it over to you guys and say, well, depending on how Bud performs against Madrimov, is that going to change your opinion on what the matchup against Boots looks like? So, as an example, if you've got Bud beating Boots, I don't know, 60-40, right? 60 in favour of Bud, 40 in favour of Boots, right? If he really struggles or does it tough against Madrimov, right, does that, in your eyes, bring Boots closer to Bud and it looks more like a 50-50? Because that's really what I think's going to happen. Doesn't matter which way you flip or turn it. If he goes in there and just washes Madrimov or even knocks him out, does that then mean that it's a 70-30 split for a potential Crawford Bud Boots fight? What's your thoughts?
Well, I think, man, it's the fashion that Bud wins. See, this is the thing where I was like, the gap has got to close. That's what I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? Um, Bud can age out. Bud is in his late 30s. He's not a spring chicken. And I know y'all have heard me say it repeatedly, sound like a broken record, but if you are old enough and if you have ever fought on an HBO card, your ass is getting aged out right now as we speak in boxing. The Adrian Broners, think about it. Um, the Canelos, all these guys, they're getting old. You know, motherfuckers don't stay young forever. And we shouldn't pressure ourselves as boxing fans and say, oh man, I gotta pick every fight and this and the third. Some fights is like this fight. You notice I didn't give no pick for this fight. I just wanted to see what was under the hood. Well,
Right.
guess what? On the whole other side of the spectrum, August 3rd, I want to see what the fuck is under the hood. And then I can make an assessment from that. But it ain't no pressure, bro. I just want to see what's under the hood. And I seen what was under the hood with Boots. You know what I mean? He can get touched.
Mm-hmm.
All this beautiful footwork everybody was talking about and defense people was talking about, and he's this and he's flashy and all this shit. Yeah, he got a higher competition. See, once you get a belt, you got to fight that higher opposition. And guess what? He got touched. So now let's see how Bud does, and we can make a proper assessment over it. But as of right now, today, based on Bud's last fight and based on his last fight, yeah, Bud can catch him.
And the answer, in my opinion, to answer your question on if he can handle the weight and move around, if any of that's going to gas him out and all that, that's kind of what sparring is for. And you got to remember this. Terence Crawford walks around at 160. So 154 is not going to be hard for him to make. 147 was getting hard for him to make because he walked around at 160. So I'm sure he's already sparring at that weight or around that weight to get used to moving around and going them rounds to be prepared for the fight. And this is the best fighter in the world we're talking about. So I'm sure he's making all the necessary adjustments.
Now let's make,
Mhm.
no, but let's make no mistake though. Madrimov is a big guy though. He's not little. So Bud comes in at 154 because he's closer to 160. But Madrimov walk around weight might be a little more than that. So when he come in, he may be a little bigger. You get what I'm saying? All that
Mhm.
does play a big factor.
It's going to give Bud the speed advantage, and it's going to be even more dangerous for Madrimov.
That too. But if that man know how to use his weight, it makes a big difference.
Yep.
You
But
lay on a man.
the
That
fact
tying up is an art, man. It's to lay on him,
Yeah, we
tire
all
his legs out.
agree. With like,
But Bud is on the clock
bully
though,
Terence
bro.
Crawford. You can't bully Terence Crawford. You can't bully Terence Crawford. We all know this. Like Madrimov ain't going to do it. Nobody's been able to do it since. What makes you so short, slick, and this is to you that you think Madrimov is going to bully Terence Crawford? We've never
Hmm.
seen it happen before.
No, it is just
Hold on, real
ifs.
quick, guys.
Yeah, these are just ifs, just scenarios of what if could happen. But I do believe that like I said earlier to DJ's point, I said maybe we are putting the cart before the horse because maybe we should wait to the Madrimov fight, right? It all depends on how he looks in that fight. Again, he's coming off ring rest. You see what I'm saying? So
well,
you
the
know,
other thing is on top of that, Slick, is I actually think that Bud's got time with the Sheik. Whilst ever he's the ambassador, I think that if Bud generally has his eyes set on trying to clean out 154, that'll be his focus and he'll prioritise all of that before a Boots fight. But if he does get stalled from a Mel or whoever it might be, you got to remember too that Virgil's fighting Bowacek for the interim.
mm-hmm,
Spence and Fondora are fighting for the full title. Mel can come in and just stalemate everything. And I think if Bud was to get stalled and he couldn't get a Canelo fight, then he'd go for a bag with Boots. But I guess coming back to my question was that it feels like Bud's next performance might potentially change just how much chance they give Boots against Bud. Because if he goes in there and just performs, does another Errol Spence on Madrimov, I'm probably going to walk away, particularly at 154, and say, well, Boots is just far from ready. But I
mm-hmm,
wouldn't mind also Boots getting another fight before he gets in with Bud, just dust off the cobwebs. So
mm-hmm. But Boots is definitely finna have enough fight before he even think about a Bud. That's if they don't do that, they're crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like that would be nuts to have him sit and then Bud fight and then Bud gonna want to sit a bit and then they fight. You know what I mean? That would be cool. I think Boots need a couple fights.
About 3 more fights. Yeah, like 3 more fights. Then he
like Boots could turn around and fight in December. You see what I'm saying? And then have another fight sometime beginning of next quarter.
I don't know. He was taking some clean shots, man. They might medically suspend him for like 6 months.
And that's all bad. I don't know. Hopefully they don't. But I mean, Boots. Again, I don't want to turn to a Boot hate session. Boots is a good fighter. He is destined for greatness. He's destined for greatness. I want to make that clear because it's just that, you know, my whole entire life, the way fans work, it trips me out because they'll go, instead of talking about skill, first, he's a very skillful fighter when you first see a unique fighter, right? Then when you see that he can be touched and then you want to place him against the legends, all of a sudden you don't talk about his skills anymore. You talk about his size or you talk about his youth. You see what I'm saying? When we've seen these same scenarios play over and over and over again, from Mayweather and Canelo to Thurman and Pacquiao to, you know, and the list goes on and on. A young fighter can be beat by an older, savvier veteran. You get what I'm saying? And it has happened time after time. You see what I'm saying? So when we sit here and say that, oh, we're not gonna go by his mechanics no more, then you setting him up to be beat by the old vet. It's the same thing with Earl and Bud. Remember, it went from, oh, Bud skills this, Bud kept winning, then all of a sudden they were just like, man, Earl too big for Bud. They never said nothing about his skills. Nobody talked about Earl's skills. He too big for Bud. I just urge everybody to start paying attention to mechanics, bro. Sometimes you could send a person, like we saw, like for instance, a past fight we just recently watched. Frank Martin. Frank Martin looked damn good against Michelle Riviera, did he not? Frank Martin had a bad fight. Almost the same similarity thing, right? And then they stuck him there with Tank. And Tank had all the experience.
That was grimy as hell.
You see what I'm saying? We had Boots. Boots began a good fight after good fight. He got in there, looked at like crap. And then now he had this semi-okay fight. And then y'all want to sit in there with a savvy, well-experienced fighter. That's all I be asking. Like, that's why I say you can't have it both ways. You can't go from, man, he's so skilled, man, he way faster, he way this. And then when you see the real result, then you want to say, well, he's younger than him. He'll beat him off sure use. No, it don't work that way.
He gets stopped, then people want to make excuses, but I'll be like, damn, nigga, you picked him.
Yeah, I don't. That's why don't want certain. Like that's why I say it's a way to groom fighters, bro. I did a whole thing, the show before this one, I believe, or before that one, where I said if you go look at Gervonta Tank Davis' record, he was fighting losers, which gives the argument of who has Tank fought, right? But then you go look at Shakur Stevenson fighters, he was fighting winners. But you got to only go back by 21 fights. That's the only way it'll be fair, okay? Go back 21 fights. Go look at Shakur fighters and go look at Tank fighters, right? This is why Shakur is a champion. At the age he became champion. He's 3-time champion, right? 3 division. This is why. He was fast-tracked. But being fast-tracked, he didn't get a chance to hone in on his skills. Mm-hmm. Whereas Gervonta Davis was fighting okay fighters and bums, but they were situational fights where he could practice his skills. Now look at the finished product. Now they're talking about a 6-fight tyrant of all top-tier talent because now he's ready. There's a way to groom a fighter.
Ready for the gauntlet.
And there's a way, right, and there's a way to make money off your fighter. You see what I'm saying? And I prefer Boots to be groomed to be that fighter. Like I said, he's in that weird space where you got the, forgive me fellas for saying this, but the old heads want to see him fight a legend. We say, who is he going to fight if Bud disappear, if Earl disappear? You know, well, guess what? As a good friend of mine told me, this music that come on the radio ain't for us.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't for us. These new age boxes is for the younger generation. All we can do is just fall in line and enjoy it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So he has his class that he needs to whoop. I feel like he needs to unify 147. To me, yeah, these guys are softer than what we used to watching. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? This is where it's at. I want to see Boots not taken advantage of. I want to see him groomed the right way. And I want to see him become one of the great ones because he has all the mechanics. Just like I said, Frank Martin has all the mechanics. Just like I said, Shoo got all the fucking mechanics. Abdullah Mason got all the fucking mechanics. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let these fans and these promoters put a motherfucking battery in your back
Right.
and have you jump off the ledge and you ain't got no motherfucking parachute.
Right.
Goddamn.
We got
take your time.
We got a great crop coming up. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, bro. These guys have the goods, and they're not too far in age. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You gotta think Boots could be at 147, T.O. at 147. Go ahead. Now all of a sudden T.O. ain't good enough to fight Boots. We were just talking about T.O. being XYZ, but now he's not good enough to fight Boots. Can't have it both ways, bro.
T.O. keep calling out Crawford. He's never getting that fight.
What I'm saying is this. He's there now. He's campaigning. If he's campaigning 147, then you should get a Boots fight.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
You understand? And that's a great name on his resume.
Is that now?
This is what I grew up on.
He's got an email belt, bro.
Right.
He just defended an email belt. He's not going to be a solid champion, at least in my eyes.
He has to beat champions.
I agree.
Beat champions. Beat another champion.
He ain't fought one champion yet.
Yes.
In my era, in my beginning, not my era, forgive me, in my father's era, I grew up on the Bronze Age of boxing. You had Hagler, all these cats. We name these names, but the younger youth don't pay attention that these guys went up and down to fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't all in the same weight class. But here I hear all excuses all the time. Man, you want him to go up 2 weight classes to fight him? Man, you want goddamn right. Then people talk stats and don't understand. Like, now this is why I get talking my shit. See, y'all don't understand my show. I want everybody else talk, and I don't be one sound like no damn teacher. But goddamn me, you can't about to tell me Bud can't go up all these weight classes when Canelo did it.
Yep.
Did he not? Do the history on Canelo. How the fuck did he get to 168 from where he came in at? But Bud can't do it. This is the things I be saying. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You can't have it both ways. This is boxing.
And are we sure that Boots can handle the bright lights? We just seen what happened when Frank Martin tried to handle the bright lights. Are we sure he can handle the bright lights?
He needs to be groomed the right way.
Yeah, people be doing shit out of characteristic, man, with the bright lights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing is a step-by-step thing. Bro, he's fought on main events and cards. Kudos to you. But he has never had to go through the pressure of seeing a champion across the ring from him and saying, I'm going to take your shit.
Right.
Because they gave it to him in an email. He's never went through that. He's never faced a champion.
Right.
And then you expect him to gift the belt, defend the belt once after it being gifted to him, and then fight a champion.
Right.
At a higher weight class.
Right.
It's just ridiculous.
Fighting a guy who fought a champion don't make you a champion.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Boots still hasn't proven the ability to even beat a Earl Spence, who Bud just beat. He hasn't proven that. He hasn't proven the ability to beat none of these guys. He looks like it, the eye test. But damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Fighting a T.O.
A bottle of water and tell you it's tequila.
Let's say it like this. If yesterday's fight was T.O., he'd got a lot more props.
Yeah.
A lot more props. You fighting a former, quote-unquote, undisputed champion.
Yeah. Let the kid be great, man. Let him develop.
And that's the thing. And to shift this to Shakur, because I do want to ask y'all this before we go. Who do y'all think, well, let me say this first. One thing that y'all, I know a lot of people don't like Top Rank, but that's one Top Rank is good at grooming their fighters. And when they get too big for their britches, all of your favorite fighters went through Top Rank and they all have left. Simple as that. Just a bit of homework for people to do. All your Mayweathers, Golden Boy, all of them, everybody's touched Top Rank, went through the system. Like I say, to me, they the summer league. They get you ready. And then when you won't give me what I want, it's time to go. Hence, that's why you got Mayweather fighting Diego Corrales. Mayweather would still be in, if Diego was alive and Mayweather never left, Mayweather would still be in Diego Corrales' shadow.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things that people need to pay attention to. So, Shakur leaving Top Rank, he's not being a whiny bitch. He just feels like it's time. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to bet on yourself. Having said that, who do you think he should go to, and what fight do you think he should get next? Not if they would give it to him, but what fight do you think he should make his premiere with?
Matchroom Zapata.
Yep. Took the words right out
my
of my mouth.
thoughts. The reason I like Matchroom is I think that, as I've said before up here, I think that just provides one less hurdle in the future under the Sheik and Eddie to get at Tank.
Mm-hmm. What about you, 913?
Same thing D said, bro. I believe Matchroom Cepeda, man, because Matchroom, they shown the ability that they play well with others. You know, you don't want to get off into a PBC and be on an island. You don't want to you want to at least have a promoter that will do cross promotions. So Matchroom and Cepeda, that'd be the two best bets for him.
Punch Drunk.
I say Mayweather and Isaac Pitbull Cruz because Pitbull will force Shakur to engage. We're good to see that beautiful defense on display, and it's about time to get Pitbull up out of there.
Be careful for what you ask for, bro.
That's a tough one. For me, I agree. It'll be Matchroom. I think Matchroom going to keep him busy, but the person I would want to see him fight will be a William Zapata. I think Zapata is tough. He's strong, and he's going to come forward.
He going to duck again, bro. He don't want none of Shakur.
He's going to come forward. It wasn't him ducking. It's De La Hoya that's keeping him away from him. If you saw the last Zapata fight, he said that he wanted Shakur, and De La Hoya was standing right next to him. And when they asked, mind you, Zapata don't understand English, okay?
You did see
De La
Hoya tweet that if he don't sign with Golden Poison.
Yeah, but in the ring he said it. No, it wasn't just Shakur. That was the offer he gave Shakur. I'm talking about in the ring, how he treating Zapata. William Zapata won. They asked him, who do you want? He said, I want Shakur. Everybody wants me to fight Shakur. I want Shakur. Right? He doesn't understand English.
Yeah,
so
I know,
guess
I know.
what? Guess what?
Oscar said though, you're not getting a Zapata fight if you don't sign
right, but I'm trying to tell you what Oscar did to Zapata. Oscar in that ring, he said, we're not gonna fight Shakur. He wants him to fight the other little guy that got that belt that beat Navarrete. He was like, we're gonna go after that belt. So right there in the ring in that man's face, he don't care what these fighters want. You gonna do what he want. So it's not necessarily William Zapata is scared of Shakur. Now that is some punk ass shit that De La Hoya talking about. Hey, it is what it is. You're not finna sit there and just be like, oh, if you don't sign with me, he ain't getting this Zapata fight. That's so weak, bro.
I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's so weak. Even if you felt like that, you should not have said that.
That pretty much guaranteed Shakur wasn't signing with you.
Yeah, that was some weird shit. Like, how do you say that, bro? So if he signed with his own or anybody else, you gonna just hate? Like, no. Like, what? Mm-hmm. You shitting yourself out of money. That's just out of spite, pettiness. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that, but I would definitely say go with his own Matchroom, keep him busy. They get the William Zapata fight. That would be dope. But if he couldn't get William Zapata, who's next on the docket for him?
Pitbull, nigga.
That's 140 though.
That's 140, mate. And he gonna stay there. Pitbull ain't coming down to 140 unless it's Tank. I'm gonna be real. He's not gonna do it because it ain't worth it.
I would like to see Navarrete up and try to get somebody. I think Shakur would pin him apart, but that would be a fun fight because Navarrete come forward all the time. So I want to see somebody to force Shakur to engage. So that's the type of opponent I'm looking for. Like they're pushing. Yeah. Somebody don't know how to back up, don't know the meaning of backing up. I'm going to come forward all day, make you use that great defense, but I'm going to also make you engage with me, nigga. That's the type of opponent I want. And I can't really think of nobody outside of George Kambosos at 135.
I actually wouldn't mind if Loma doesn't retire after the Tank fight. I wouldn't mind seeing Shakur get in the ring with that.
Me too.
Oh, this is Loma's retirement fight.
Me too.
Yeah, I think so too. And so I'm saying if he doesn't retire, I wouldn't mind watching that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I
How
ain't like seeing
far's
him fight
Keyshawn?
Kambosos.
Is Keyshawn ready for Shakur?
Nah, they ain't gonna fight.
Kambosos
They
needs a
said they'll
win
never
first,
fight.
though.
They said they'll
They
never
can't
fight.
fight Kambosos coming off a loss. They'll have immediate frenzy with
You
that
ain't
shit.
lying. Yeah, you right about that.
Of
And
course, he'll come to Australia to fight him too. Like he said, I'll come up there. What's up?
nah, ain't no fighting that dude. Like I said, it ain't worth it. And then the fans gonna say Shakur fighting bums. But like, I would.
Yeah, because that's 4 straight losses for Kambosos since he beat Tio. So yeah, bro, it's over, my guy.
So you're right. He would have to definitely win. But like I said, it got to be some names out there for him. Unless he's willing to go to 140. But at the matter, we know who he's chasing. He's chasing Tank. That's his goal. That's his goal. He wants to stay busy enough until his name get called on that magical list. You get what I'm saying? That Tank has in his hand and say, "You're next." You know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts? I sort of expressed this the other day. I'm not sure if I set it up here. Punch wasn't here, so I'd be happy to get his thoughts on it. Once you taste the bag, like the size of fighting someone like a Tank or Ryan Garcia, say Shakur fights Tank and gets, I don't know, pick a figure, 20 million, 25, I don't know what's realistic. The problem is that everyone's left then behind him will never generate that size of bag.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's sort of not willing to give a little bit and say, well, I need to keep busy, I need to keep fighting, but I'm just going to have to accept that I'm going to need to take 10 million, right? It just seems to work backwards for them if they do it too early.
Yeah.
They're not pay-per-view stars out and out on their own. So I always worry about something like that. As much as I'd want to see the fight between Shakur and Tank, of course, I'm a fan, but what happens after that? They just get forced into a financial stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree with you on that. That's
Hey,
part of
does
building
Shakur
your
got a
fighter up.
mandatory? Does he got a mandatory?
I know of at the moment. No.
Punch, do you agree with that or not? About sort of saying too much money too early, or?
Oh, I think that when it comes to that, like it comes down to popularity. So if you're popular enough, you get big bags fast. But with Shakur's case, I think he make between what GMT 1.5 and 2 million, 2.5
Somewhere, I think it was 2.5.
So like they think about this. I look at it like this: the higher your popularity get, the bigger the bag gets. So look at Terence Crawford was making 3 to 5 million per fight, and then all of a sudden, boom, 10 million for Abraham, then bam, 25 million for.
No, he was making 4 million.
So you gotta if you're patient, it'll come for you. But then at the same time, I think that's the reason why we don't get as many fights is because these fighters make so much money. I think they deserve it. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but I think it make them lazy.
Right, Rob. Kambosos got 2 wins after Devin, but he just lost though to Loma.
I think
Loma just knocked him out.
I don't think Shakur is one of them immature fighters because he's always in the gym and he do make a good penny. So I don't think that would affect a fighter like him. But a lot of fighters are affected by that. If you pay them too much too fast, they will get lazy.
But
a Devin fight good for him, but
like
he had to come
Adrian
out of 135.
And that's kind of what happened with Adrian Broner. He got too rich too fast, and he started not caring about boxing too much.
He just got a $15 million offer from Top Rank, so that's roughly like 3.5 a fight. So if he don't make 3.5, at least this fight he loses.
Right.
So that's what I tell you there. That if he turned down 15 mil, there's a bigger bag out there somewhere.
Yeah. So he's got to make at least 3.5 this fight to even just stay afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Like on some, I told you I can make my money. I don't got to sign with you.
Yeah, because he could take that 3 point same offer, but as long as they got, they can keep him busy. Yeah. Who else he was gonna fight at Top Rank, bro? They went for Keisha in the ring with him.
I think he hit still in that Top Rank. I think that's why he left. Everybody.
There was nobody else there for him, bro. He wasn't gonna give him. They told him they weren't giving him Never Ready. They told him they weren't gonna give him Loma. They told him they weren't gonna give him Kambosos. There was nobody else there.
Yeah, so he got to go. But I'm saying, since he got that offer, I'm talking about monetarily wise. You got to make at least 3.5 in your next fight, bro, or you lose.
Right.
Just simple as that. You lose money.
Right. And I think he's leaning towards the zone because they was talking to him last night. The Boots fight. He said
I don't think we're gonna get.
He liked what Eddie talking the 2-3 fight deal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the way to go. 2-3 fights. If you happy, shit, sign back. You know what I'm saying? Re up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see nothing but marquee fights from Shakur from now on. Like he's up in that upper echelon. We're all like, yeah, everybody want to fight. Everybody calling him
Cause
boring.
like Rob
No.
said, they got Maxie Hughes. They got people over there they can fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With names, whatever, and just keep them
That nigga
busy.
Eddie sweating the fuck out of that nigga. Hey man, I got
Eddie
something
want
to tell you, P.
Eddie
You
want
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Eddie probably got a
Sweating
whole
that
paper, a whole lineup. Oh, he got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You go on this, man. You pick who you want.
Right. You hear me? Then he just saw the turnout for Boots 14,000. Hey man, we just filled up 14,000, man. We just did. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I think it's gonna be a great thing for Shakur, man. I think it was good for him to leave while he was young. A lot of people feel like no, but I think it is. Don't wait till you old when your values down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still young, and like I said, I knew when he left. When I said y'all see the skills, y'all just don't want to. And then the very next day, every fucking promoter came out the woodworks. Oh, he's very talented. They want him. He just got to show and prove, though. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To the fans, we see it. Aficionados see it. Like I said, it wasn't a bad performance, but to the fans, I can understand. They pay for excitement. You get what I mean?
Just made a good point though. Bob got an awful lot of prospects in the lower weight classes, bro. He's got a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he resigned. So
he the D League, bro. He the D League, bro.
Question: how much did T.O. resign for?
T.O. couldn't go nowhere though.
He resigned. He just resigned. How much did he resign for?
I don't know, but shit, I know he probably ain't done paying Bob. Cause remember he owed Bob, bro. Remember when he caught himself breaking that contract and going to Triller?
Oh yeah, for that Cambosis fight, I remember that.
He wasn't supposed to do that. Bob was hot about that. Now we got
looking for the figures, bro. I'm like,
we got that on film.
They ain't say Teofimo Lopez resigns with Top Rank. That's all they say. They don't say how much for it.
Nah, they don't. I mean, until we get the T.O. we won't. You know what I'm saying? But T.O. don't catch as much hate as Shakur do.
Bro, we're not gonna get the T.O. we want because T.O.'s power ain't translate. Everybody keeps talking about T.O.'s power. It didn't translate to 140. Not at all. Not at all. He was knocking niggas out at 135, 140. He ain't dropped nothing. Let's just put that out there.
I want to say it's just something happened to him. Something happened to him at the Cambosis.
Power like he's some big powerhouse dropping everything moving. He ain't knocked nobody out at 140. Not one person.
That's true, but something happened to him at that Cambosis fight, bro.
He hits hard enough to get your attention now. He doesn't have like he ain't sleeping, motherfuckers.
Everybody.
Yeah.
But at 140, they walking through that.
Right. I agree, but it ain't always about knockouts for me.
I ain't me hating,
the way he fight.
Everybody go to when they talk about T.O. is his power, and I ain't seen no power at 140.
I don't be tripping off that. The way he fight is different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a good style. He got an exciting style. You know what I mean? But the power, no, you're a good boxer, bro. But your power, stop the power shit. Like, no, nigga, your power.
They did the same
140,
shit with
your
Danny Garcia. Because Danny Garcia was knocking some shit at 140, and then once he got to 147,
didn't
they was like, yeah, he's a big puncher. No, the fuck he not.
Right.
At 140 he was, but not up here.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm trying to. This is my point. I wasn't saying that he had a good style or none of that. His style is shit. He had a good style when he fought Loma. You know why? Because he brought the fight to Loma. Yep. Now he think people supposed to walk to them. He can complain and say he didn't want to fight me. He ran everywhere. Well, cut the ring off. The same thing I said about Shakur. Would have been way better fight. You threw the jab and cut the ring off. That's simple as that. This dude's a totally different fighter after Cambosis, bro. Because Cambosis was the last fight when you seen him pushing what? Forward. And he got his ass knocked out. He come back. Now he don't want to push forward. He think people supposed to come to him. It's a totally different fighter now. We keep talking about Gordo. I don't think Gordo ever coming back.
All right, Robert Coleman. He ain't lose 4 straight. He lost 4 out of 6. All right.
You know, all right, DJ. Salute some DJ for coming through, man.
Salute to the homie, man.
We finna end this, man. We're gonna end this like this, y'all. What is the match on August 3rd you looking, besides Terence, all right? Don't mention Terence. On August 3rd, what match are you looking forward to see besides Terence and Madrimov?
Oh, bro, El Rayo Pitbull. Got my money's on El Rayo, baby. I don't care about either of the big babies. They're both lazy fighters to me.
Damn. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, once Anderson started crying, bro, it was a wrap for
I
me.
swear, both them niggas, lazy fighters.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey man, hey, if Big Baby Miller gonna go in that motherfucker with an ankle monitor on, nigga, the blood just robbed the whole fucking
He gonna have a white tube sock over that motherfucker.
that motherfucker gonna be bulging like a motherfucker.
Oh shit! Shout out to Big Baby, real Big Baby, bro. Oh man, then you got Big Baby, like you say, ankle monitor, still in Hondas and shit. Hey man, look, man. Well, dog, everything, bro. What's the fight you want to see the most? 913.
Man, probably the pit bull fight.
Yeah, Ryo.
Yeah.
I agree with both of y'all fellas, man. I want to see the Ryo. I want to see how good Ryo gonna do against Pitbull. I want to see if it's all cap. People keep referencing back what he did to Baby B Hop, aka what was his other name? Pink hair, green hair, yellow hair.
Pink hair. That nigga was goofy.
I can't remember his real name.
He's another lazy fighter.
You know.
Colbert,
what was his real name, bro? What was his name? Chris Colbert?
Chris Colbert.
Yeah, man. No, man. So I want to see if he's a good, bro. I just hate that this is his first fight at 140, bro. Made that boy go up. So the check must have been real nice.
Down 135 was way too much power.
I mean, shit. I'm just saying, shit. This is first fight 140. You taking on Pitbull, somebody's gonna come straight at your head. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be a fun fight. I can't wait, bro. I'm excited.
So at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be an exciting fight. That is my dark horse fight. I think that one's gonna go good. I can't remember who, or did they even announce who Jared Miller fighting? Big Baby Jared Miller. Who is he fighting?
Wasn't it Andy Ruiz?
No, that's Big Baby. I'm talking about the top ranked Big Baby. I don't know who he fighting, but we should see though. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here, man. Salutes to y'all for coming on here, man. I always appreciate y'all. 913. Y'all go follow 913?
What's that?
I don't know if I've been saying it wrong, bro.
What's that?
The channel, bro. The channel, bro.
3 Boxer, the same shit. This the same shit.
Well, I know that. When you see this,
I'll follow you, bro.
When you see this, check it out.
Too, bro. I gotta follow you too.
You understand me? When you see this, check it out. You understand me? He got a show coming soon, ASAP. Y'all already know Punch, man, but if y'all sleeping, man, take y'all ass over there and find Punch, man. Punch Drunk 412, you understand me? Is it an underscore in there, Punch?
Yeah, Punch Drunk _412. I'm dropping 3 videos a week. Sometimes I drop 2 in one day, baby. Come fuck with me.
Damn right, it don't matter. Hit that bell. That's the main important thing. Hit that goddamn bell. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend, tell a friend. So you got at Punch Drunk _412. You know what I'm saying? We got 913. What is it, 913? I'm out. 913 box. The Boxer. I be want to say The Boxer. Is it, or is it just 913 Boxer?
That's so easy, Slick.
913 Boxer, homie.
Thank you. 913 Boxer, goddamn.
913 Boxer, y'all. I got you, bro.
Shit. I just used the random shit to make my YouTube like years ago. And that's the only shit I could think of because somebody took 310 Boxer. So I was like, well, fuck it. 913. This is where I live.
That's what it do.
I lived in the 913 and that shit went through.
913 Boxer. I know the banner say 913 KC Boxing Talk, but we might change it. But at the end of the day, salute to my boys. Support my boys. Shout out to Heavy Bag. Make sure y'all go follow Heavy Bag, goddamn me. Get over there and hit that bag. You understand me? Hit that like button. And as well, make sure you check me out always. You got to have the bell on for me because you never know when I'm going. But every Friday, we definitely on it. Every Saturday, we always on over here on GMT Sports, a.k.a. the Judges Table. All right? I'm going to go and get up out of here, fellas. All right? Y'all be easy.
All right.
Peace out.
All right, y'all. Like I said, man, like, comment. All right? Subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. All right? Without y'all, there's no me. There's your boy Slick 50. Y'all know what to do. I'm going to fade to black. And I'm up out of here. Deuces.